Hi Queen, so I'm filming a little, I'm not going to call it a mukbang because I've done so many of them and I don't really count it as a mukbang. I'm just going to get some food, I'm going to get some sushi and just talk to you guys. And I know that's the definition of a mukbang, but I just want to talk to you guys about some cool different questions that I haven't been asked before. I was a bit scared to film this video because I was like, if I ask on my Instagram story for questions, you guys are just going to ask the same ones. So I made sure you guys asked interesting and cool questions like unpopular opinions, girl talk, advice, all that stuff. And I've had a little sneak peek. Usually I don't check, but I had a little sneak peek at the questions and they're pretty good. So I'm super excited. I'm going to run up and get some sushi. Hopefully, I just realized it's 2:30 and I'm having lunch. I've had the craziest day ever, which is why my makeup looks like this because I've been taking photos all day, so don't mind that. It's recycled. I really hope they have sushi left because they never do because it's the best sushi ever. So I'm gonna go grab it. Wish me luck. I'll be back in a second and we will do some girl talk. Okay, so of course, their machine's down, so I have to use cash. And who the frick has cash nowadays? So I have to find a Combank ATM to get money out. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. There's only one Combank ATM and it's where the bank is and it's all the way on the other side. Do I do it for the sushi? Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Like, cardless cash is great, but when there's only one ATM in the whole shopping center and it's literally at the other side, do I do it? Do I just walk? Prob say. Or do I drive? Fuck, I don't know what to do. I really want the sushi because I'm not getting Macca's. Maybe I should get Soul Origin or something. Maybe I'll get Soul Origin. But also Soul Origin's like pretty much where the Combank ATM is, so I might as well just get that. But I don't know what to do because I really want the sushi and I don't want to eat Macca's because I've had Macca's on every video so far. Hi, I'm back after 2 seconds. I've decided I'm going to be grateful and mindful and I'm going to walk to Combank. Oh my gosh. I hope you love me. That was a bloody trek. Like a trek. Put some David Beckham on because why not? We love smelling good. That was the biggest. Oh wow. Oh, that smells good. That reminds me of so much. I hate that my steering wheel is in there, in the way. Maybe I'll put you there. That was a trek, like a trek. Anyway, I'm gonna stop whinging and get right into it because I'm starting to get hungry. It is currently 2:54 and I have had like one little chip from my mum's Macca's today. Mango iced tea, obviously, superior to peach. Oh, so worth the trek. That's just delicious in itself. But obviously I had to get a feast, so I'm gonna do a little haul. It was so worth it though. The sushi lady there is like chef's kiss. She's so cute. She's just supplying me with the goods after school every day. So, oh, I just know I'm gonna be editing this so hungry. Look at that. So we have a tray of chicken katsu. Usually get the teriyaki, but they didn't have it, so I had to suffice. Is that the right word? This, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like all over the place. She's throwing this little snack, so we have a little surprise. I need to remember to take a thumbnail because I never ever do. Also got 2 spring rolls because like I had to. They're amazing. Sweet chili, obviously if you know me, you know I would literally inject sweet chili into me every day if I could. And then, oh, this is like boiling hot. It's like this chicken, I don't know. It's bloody good, I've had it before. So I'm gonna take a little thumbnail. Take a little spring roll out for the thumbie. No, that looks stupid with the spring roll. What am I doing? We'll do chopsticks. No, that looks stupid. What am I doing? Okay. There's definitely a thumbnail in there. Okay, let's just get right into it. I'm so excited. I'm actually not even that hungry. But I'm really excited to eat. If it would get open. Oh my god. Oh my god, does that just not look delightful? Okay, I'm just gonna get right into a piece before we start chatting away. Oh. Okay, that really didn't work in my favor at all. That just completely fell apart. That's what you get for being a fatty and going too fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was 100% worth the walk. That wasn't a walk, that was a hike. So good. Wow. I haven't had sushi there in so long. But I'm so glad I got it. Let's try a little spring roll action. That's a thick boy. ASMR. Okay, let's get into the questions. You and Jamie's age gap. Okay, I need to clear this up because in my first video, or like one of my videos I did with Jamie, I don't know if it was the first one, I said he was 23 and I'm 16. Obviously, I'm really bad at being sarcastic because I was 100% being sarcastic. I'm 17 and he's 18. I got a girl DM me being like, wait, how are you driving in New South Wales if you're 16? I'm 17. And he's 18. So, I turn 18 in December. He turns 19. Ew, that's old. 19 in April. So, do you manifest or believe in it? 100%. I don't know if this is like controversial to talk about or whether it's like an unpopular thing. Like, I don't know, but I 100%, like, me and my mum are the biggest. I'm just gonna try this chicken. Oh. Holy moly, that's good. Mum and I are the biggest believers in it. Everything, like, I journal a lot. I know that's not manifesting, but it's like the same kind of mindset. I journal a lot. I manifest a lot, like a lot. And I attribute to like pretty much all of my success so far, or like anything that I've wanted and gotten, I like literally attribute to that. And I know it's hard work as well, but manifesting is so, I just love it, and I think it's so important, and I try and do it a lot and do it properly as well. But I'm like very in touch with the universe, and I'm very grateful for the universe. I don't want to talk about too much because I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't, and it's probably not up their alley, but yeah, I 100% manifest and I 100% believe in it. If you don't, you don't. It's just not, like, some people, it's just not for some people. So I don't push it on other people. I feel like I should clarify this before I wrap this question up. I don't push it on other people. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it, it doesn't work for you, and that's fine. But I think it's a very personal thing as well, but I 100% do it and believe in it. So yummy. It's a sweet chili, I'm telling you. What did you think about Outer Banks if you've watched it? I loved the first season. I think I loved it because I was in lockdown. Like, the first season came out lockdown last year. I was in lockdown, had nothing to do, was so bored. Tried to watch it like this lockdown when season 2 came out. Hated it. Like, hated it. Did anyone else have that experience? First season, like, I loved it at the time. Probably would watch it again. Like, not my favourite show ever, but I liked it. This time, I hated it. Like, me and Jamie tried to watch it, and I, like, actually could not. Like, I could not. And I was pretty excited for it, considering I loved it the first time around, but I could not get through it. Let me know what you think about the second season, because if it's good, I only watched like 3 episodes, but that's obviously because I couldn't stand it. If it's worth watching the whole way through, let me know, and maybe I'll persist, but I just hated it. I found it so boring and cringe and cliche. Yeah. Just wasn't my vibe, but if it is actually good, let me know and I'll keep watching it. Do you ever feel insecure in the outfits sent to you? By the way, you're stunning, I want to look like you. Thank you so much, cutie. Yeah, all the time. All the time. Like, a lot of outfits I get sent and I feel very out of my comfort zone. I think before I started doing TikTok and all of this, I still am like the biggest basic bitch ever. I'm not saying anything's changed, but I was like extreme basic bitch. Like, wouldn't go out of my comfort zone at all. I would cover my body a lot. Like, I'd wear hoodies, and like maybe on Instagram I wouldn't, but like when I actually went out and stuff, I used to wear hoodies like all summer. Like, I would cover my jeans in a hoodie all summer, like boiling hot. So I think it's helped me a lot. But yeah, all the time, like, it's normal. Just because I get sent it doesn't mean I'm not insecure in it. But I think it's good to push me out of that and kind of push myself. So I think it's been good, but like all the time. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". I get that question a lot, so I'm gonna add that in. Do you think you will raise your children the same way you were raised? 100%. I wish there was more than 100%, because I feel like 100% is so overused nowadays. Like 1,000%. Probably won't even be able to do it as good as my mom did, but if I can, I will try, because 100% my mom raised me like perfect. She is the best mom in the whole world. So literally, I will try my best. I don't even think I will never be able to be as good as a mom as she is, but I will try, and I will 100% be getting her to teach me everything, because like she will be like my handbook, which I think is awesome, because I have a great foundation to raise my kids on, and they'll have a great grandma. So We love that. Why is your socials called Sofa-Dofa? This is a fun one because I actually haven't talked about this, and a lot of people think my name is Sofa, or they think like I don't know, I get a lot of weird like ideas that people think that's why it's called that, or they think my last name's like Dofa or something. So all my socials actually used to be my full name, and I always used to envy people that had like, I'm not saying my username's cool or quirky, but I always used to envy people that had like cool usernames, because I'm like, how do you just come up with that? Like, how do you like just be like, okay, like, it's, you know what I mean? It always just seems so natural for other people, but I could never think of like a cool username. And I feel like every username's also already done. Like, I can't be like Angel Soph, like that's already done. So it's my nickname pretty much is the answer. I've had it since I was like literally baby, newborn, fresh out the womb. Sofa-Dofa was just my nickname. And I think it's cool, so I was like, you know what, we'll make it my TikTok name. I don't know why, because all my socials are usually just my full name, but now that my TikTok's kind of gotten a bit more following, I decided to change all my socials to that. My YouTube will be that soon, I'm pretty sure, because a lot of people go to like, from my TikTok to watch my YouTube and go, I can't find you, because obviously they look up Sofa-Dofa. So I need to change that soon, but I just think it's a good brand name all around, just to represent me, because I love it and I love being called that. What should I eat next? Might do a bit more of this chicken. It's really good. It's like really strong. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Oh my god, so good. When you take outfit of the day pics, do you get changed back into normal clothes? Absolutely. Like, my today's fits are just some inspo for you guys, a bit of fun for me, way I can like advertise brands. Like, yeah, maybe, like, I do love my outfits. I'm not saying my today's fits like I don't love. I absolutely love them, but I will not be sitting in leather pants all day working. Like, I'm in this fit 24/7, like oversized shirt and trackies. Like, don't be fooled. So yeah, you best believe I'm not wearing leather pants all day every day. Life is a simulation. Big mood. Go to Macca's order. Okay, so if you watch any of my videos, you'd probably know, because I get Macca's in literally every YouTube video. Bro, go away. It's so loud. This bloody trolley thing. My go-to Macca's order used to be McFeast meal, but they stopped doing them, which is so annoying because it's the best burger ever. If your Macca's does it, get it. Now it's usually just like, usually when I get Macca's, I get it with someone else, so we'll get like nuggets to share, but mine is like a quarter pounder meal or like a 10 nugget meal. But that's really all I get. Although I had an Angus meal the other day and it was really good. So maybe I'll be switching that up soon. Oh, with the Sprite. It used to be Coke all the way, but Macca's Sprite is chef's kiss. I used to bash my sister who got Sprite every time. I was like, what are you doing? Like, Sprite's like yuck. But it's so good from Macca's. What do you like the most? YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok? So, I feel like I'm gonna give a really annoying answer and not answer. And I'm gonna tell you what I like about all of them. I don't like TikTok because I can't talk to you guys, and I'm such a talkative person. Like, I have like 3 seconds to talk about an item. If I have like 5 or 10 things to show in a haul, I have like 3 seconds, and all I go is, this is cute. Like I don't have time to talk through. And I think I have a lot of clothing hauls coming on YouTube soon, and you best believe they're gonna be like 30 minutes long, because I will be, you best believe I'll be ranting about every piece, telling you where I'd wear it, what I would style it with. Like, I'll be going off. So that's annoying about YouTube. I mean TikTok. I love YouTube because I can just rant and I just love talking. Like, I just love it. So, and I think like I'm really used to YouTube now, and I feel like it's more, but I feel like it's not very interactive. So Instagram's good for interacting because I can like talk to you guys, DM with you guys. It's easy to use. Instagram is probably the most stressful because it's a very like formal platform, kind of like your feed's important. Every picture has to be perfect, or at least for me, because I'm a perfectionist. So I like every platform. I'd say TikTok's like a good in-between of Instagram and YouTube, but I'm leaning more towards YouTube recently, obviously, because I've been uploading heaps. Next one, is peanut butter sweet or savory? It's 100% sweet. Like, 100%. Like, I can't, I was arguing with my mum about this morning. It's 100% sweet. She was like, it's 100% savory, like it's salty. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, but also I don't get what you're saying because you're completely wrong. It's sweet. Like, almost too sweet. Mum was like, because I was like saying to Mum, I was like, Vegemite is savory, and she was like, yeah, and so is peanut butter. Honey is sweet, and I was like, yeah, honey is sweet, but so is peanut butter. I just don't get where that woman's coming from. It's 100% sweet. Like when you have peanut butter on toast, toast is like can go either way. Like you could have Nutella or you could have Vegemite. If you're having peanut butter with toast, that is a sweet breakfast. Like, unpopular opinion maybe, but come on now. Never have I ever vaped. Never in my life, and I'm so proud to say this now that everyone's like dropping dead from vapes and like literally frothing at the mouth. Never have I ever hit a vape. Not even just once, not even just someone else's, just to see, like literally swear on my mum's life. Never have I ever hit one. Let alone, like I haven't bought one obviously, but never have I ever like hit someone's vape, and I'm so proud of myself for that. And it'll be forever my biggest flex. And maybe you'll think I'm like gay or a nerd or whatever, but I just think I'm awesome. No, I'm kidding. If you vape, that's fine, but I'm glad because now I see all the people about like posts about people going into comas and stuff, and I'm like, I know that shorty, my body is safe. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I'm pretty like neutral about this. Yeah, I think it does, but I'm not like, everyone's so passionate about it. Literally everyone I talk to is either yes or no and has a valid reason, and I'm like, oh my god, my lights are still on. I'm like, yeah, like I don't, like if I were to order a pizza, the pizza that I get doesn't have pineapple on it, so I can't really comment. Do I eat Hawaiian pizza? Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like, ew, there's pineapple. So I guess my answer is yes, but I think because all the pizzas that I order, like the one from Cross, like the avocado pesto one, doesn't have pineapple. Beef and onion bungian from Domino's doesn't have pineapple, so I think I just don't fuck with pineapple. Doesn't mean it doesn't belong there. I think it belongs there. I think my answer is yes. I'm just indecisive, but I'm not one of those annoying people that's gonna see pineapple on pizza and be like, ew. Like I don't, if you want pineapple on a pizza, eat your pineapple, I don't care. Forgot we had another spring roll in here, so I'm gonna crack into that. It looks mighty crunchy. All I can say is expect a lot more sushi mukbangs because this is good. How many kids do you want and what age do you want to have them? So I've always said I want to have kids like fairly early. Probably not like now, but I just personally want to have them. I don't know what's considered early. Maybe some people are listening to this going, that's not early, and some people are like, oh my god, that's so early. I think I want to have my first at like 23, 24. I think that is pretty early actually. My mum had me when she was 26, and I think that's a perfect age gap. Like she's a young baddie. She's thriving. Like she sometimes people ask if we're sisters. So I think that's good, but I feel like my first at like 24, my second at like 26, like I don't want to plan it too much, but that would be like ideal. Yeah, it's crazy. So, and I think the person that you're wanting to do it with, they have to be on board with having kids early, so everything just has to like line up. But I think, yeah, fairly early, and I didn't even answer, I want to have like so many, like I want to have like 8 kids. And that might seem dumb or reckless and you might think I'll change my mind, but I think it's because I've had such good experience growing up. My mum's a queen, she's a baddie, so like I had such a good childhood that I'm like, oh my god, why not? Like, of course I want to have 8. I want to give them what they had, what I had. So I think maybe that's why, but yeah, I do want to have a lot of kids and I do want to have them early. So we will see. Not now though. Can confirm there will be no gender reveal YouTube videos anytime soon. Did you play sports when you were younger? Absolutely not. No way. Oh, okay, maybe I'll take that back. I think when I was younger, yes. Now, absolutely not. When I was younger, I played like indoor soccer, dancing, gymnastics, bit of AFL like in primary school, like with school, but when I was a teenager, absolutely not. Like, nah. Was not the sporty type. Last bite of the godly spring roll. Top 3 things on your bucket list. It actually just reminded me, I have a list on my phone, a notes list, which I haven't looked at or added to in so long, and it's legit from when I was like 14, about my bucket list, so let's go through it. Okay, this is what's on the top. Meet Steve Carell, graduate med school, go to a TMG show, like Tiny Meat Gang, go on a plane, because I've never been on a plane, have a picnic under the Eiffel Tower, very cliche, buy a Maserati Levante, speaks for itself, go on a Kentucky tour, smash a burrito in Mexico, like all the best stuff, you know what I mean? My bucket list kind of pops off. Go on a yacht, go to a masquerade party, see Kodak Black live. My bucket list kind of hits. Go to Splendor in the Grass, go to the Weeknd concert. Oh, I want to go see the Weeknd so bad. He's like my favorite artist. And go to Hyams Beach. That's pretty much it. That's my bucket list that I literally haven't touched in probably a year. I know I said I was 14 before, but that was probably an exaggeration. Probably haven't touched it in about a year. And I still agree with everything on there, so 15 to 16-year-old me was kind of a baddie. No more eating and talking, please. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to film. Actually, I have some very cool videos coming soon. Like, I have 2 good ideas. That's not a lot, but it's better than none. Coming very soon, so get excited for them. Opinions on fast fashion. Do you feel guilty for all the clothes you received? Love you. This is a very big thing that I get slammed for a lot because of what the postman brought me today. A lot of people will be like, oh, overconsumption. But I think it is a big issue, and that's why I'm selling literally pretty much more than 70% of my clothes. On my selling account on Instagram, it's Soap's Clothes for Charity. The 4 is like a 4. I'll probably leave it in the description if I remember. And also to start with, before I got sent all these clothes, I had none. Like, that is not an exaggeration. I had none. I didn't have a job. I had a job like recently, but before that, didn't have a job. Couldn't buy any clothes. I had like 3 pairs of shoes. I had like docs from like ages ago that oh my god, this person can see me talking to myself, that's so awkward. Docs from like ages ago, Kmart slippers, and like old Windsor Smiths, which I was grateful for them at the time, but do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like I had a huge wardrobe before anyway. Didn't really online shop, didn't have the money to. So yeah, anyway, I'm giving away like most of my clothes, like pretty much all of them. There's a lot of clothes that I give away and I'm like, I would want to wear this one day, but I don't need it. And if it's gonna be cycled around people and, you know, recycle, reuse, that's so much better than just sitting in my cupboard. So I think I do feel bad, but then also a lot of people don't see behind the scenes. I've turned down brand deals with Shein, Zaful, all those places because I don't support those companies. Yeah, I've shopped at them before I knew how bad they were. Like a few months ago, a year ago, whatever, before I knew how bad they were, and I won't shop there again. But I've turned down like so much like money as well from these brands, which I'm not complaining, like no way I would work with them, but I also turned down not only from them, but I say no to a lot of brands now because I don't need this many clothes. Like, I'm getting way less packages like a day now. Like, I used to get literally like 15 a day, and whilst I was selling them, which is great, I still don't need to be taking on that much work. So I've turned down a lot of work, which I think is good as well. Oh, I'm getting so full. Did you feel embarrassed when you were 17 without having your first kiss yet? I wouldn't say I felt embarrassed. It was kind of actually liberating because I was like my point of difference from everyone else, and like, I don't know, I kind of loved it. Weirdly, it just made it scarier when I did have my first kiss because obviously I hadn't had one yet, and like everyone has by then. That's why it was scary, not because I hadn't, but because everyone else has. So obviously whoever I kissed, which ended up being Jamie, who's obviously like, he's 18, he would have kissed a lot of people, he's already had experience. So I think that was scary, but it wasn't embarrassing. No way. No wait, it wasn't embarrassing, it was just like scary, but I was never embarrassed by it. I never hid it from anyone. Told like all my friends, like, oh, but yeah, what definitely wasn't embarrassed. Oh, I keep licking my hands and I have hand sanitizer on them and it tastes so bad. How do you stay so confident? For instance, body image comparing to others. If you're asking how I stay so confident, I am like not confident at all. I think you need to really be careful with what you take off social media because maybe I come across as confident. Obviously if I'm like posting myself all the time in like, you know, little outfits and stuff, but I'm like not confident at all. So just all I'm gonna say about this topic is don't believe, you know, what you think on social media. A lot of people must, like, I know people have commented on my TikToks before being like, oh, she's so up herself, she's so cocky. I am literally the least confident person ever, but I'm working on it, and I think we should all be working on it together and hyping each other up and helping each other out. So if you have any advice for me, let me know, that would be great. Do you plan on going to uni? If so, what would you be interested in studying? I actually got into early entry the other day and I didn't even know. I thought the email was spam because I always get like emails from this uni, obviously, because I'm like signed up to their emails. So I wasn't even gonna click on it, but they're like, congrats, like you got into Bachelor of Psychology, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know they were coming up that day. So that's cool. But if I were to go to uni, I've said this a lot, I want to be a doctor. Eventually, I know it will happen. I got glandular fever this year and it knocked me out of school. I still have it. Walking to that combank and back like took it out of me. Like, I'm gonna have to rest all night tonight so I don't get like really sick from it. But if you've had glandular fever, you'll know it literally knocks you out for months. So obviously this year didn't go to plan. If you watch my old vlogs, you'd see me like crying about it and I couldn't get over it. I've kind of accepted it now. Social media has been a great outlet for me because it's not too taxing, like physically. So that's been great. So I'm grateful. I'm not going to think about it because I will get upset, but this year didn't go to plan, and that's fine. I will be a doctor eventually. Most people say that post-grad is sometimes better anyway for some people, and personally I feel like post-grad will be better for me. So I know I will be a doctor one day. I will be a pediatric oncologist. I can see it, I know it. It will definitely be harder because, you know, I'm gonna lose my momentum after school and I'm gonna have to teach myself year 12 chemistry and biology again, and do like the GAMSAT, but I know I will get there. I know I'll be a doctor one day, probably when I'm much older, like when I'm like 30, 40, I will do it. So that's still so much time. So sauce on top of the chips or side of the chips? If you're talking like a big box of hot chips from like a fish and chip shop, on the side. Don't get that shit sloppy and like a soup. Like what went through your head when you were doing that? Okay, I'm gonna end the video, otherwise it's gonna be too long. I still have so much food to get through. I have 2 sushi pieces, some chicken, and that's about it. So I kind of smashed it actually, but I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna go home and edit this straight away, so I have something to post tonight. I have a little half weekly vlog coming up by the time you're watching this, hopefully today. Oh my god, I'm burping. Or the next day, depending on how long I decide to make it. So that will be up soon, but it's like the rest of the vlog from the one I uploaded start of this week. So that will be up soon, but I love you. Thank you for watching. Comment some video ideas, DM me video ideas. Like, I always love to hear what you guys want to know. I've got some exciting hauls coming soon. I also have some exciting video ideas. I only have 2, as I said before, but whatever. I'm trying my best, but I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.